Hi everyone, and welcome back to another lunch break with me, SP, as we learn about the fundamentals of autism. So, context-wise, is this camera a bit higher now? Hang on, let me just pull this back down. Okay, there we go. Yep, just a little bit. Okay, so context-wise, I gave ChatGPT a prompt saying that I want to learn the fundamentals of autism and what are the points that you can tell me about autism. And yeah, because I have not learned much about it until now. And we've already covered 5 points and ChatGPT gave me 7. So let's look at point number 6 today in this lunch break with me. Okay, I'll put the screen grab right up here. It says, autism is lifelong. Autism is not something that is grown out of. But many autistic people develop strategies to navigate the world in ways that work for them. Interesting. Yes. So I find it very interesting because when I had to go get a confirmation of diagnosis, and I talked about this in the last episode, the doctor from a certain hospital that shall not be named, if you want to know the name, DM me, I'll tell you, but I cannot say it out on air. So this doctor, he's psychologist, and he told me a joke, and I finished the punchline of the joke for him. And his response to it was, oh, so I think you have already grown out of your autism because you understand humor. And that in in a nutshell is what you're dealing with in Asia, in you know, the rest of the world as well, is that that is not how autism works, man. Like, do you not take into account that I have heard that joke before? I have heard it, and it has been explained to me why that is funny, why that punchline works. And therefore, I can finish that for you. It's also a fact that I'm very old, so I know most old jokes, right? And yeah, it's really not something that you grow out of. Yeah, like what is said here, because I still have it, and I do still struggle day to day, but it's just because imagine how sad that would be, right? If the doctor at that point in time, that psychologist at that point in time says like, yeah, you've grown out of it already, you're fine, but I'm not. And at that point it might seem I'm okay, but down the road I will have the world hating me and I not knowing what is wrong. I will blame myself for it. It's not that I don't want to take responsibility or to shift the blame to something else, but is because if there is a wrong diagnosis and you start treating the wrong thing, things can get worse. And yeah, it's just a bit sad that happened. Okay, so next one is why is my battery draining instead of charging? Okay, all right, never mind. That's my phone. Next one is develop strategies to navigate the world in ways that work for them. Yeah, I kind of have to. And I allude to this. I say this in my previous videos as well. It's that I need structure, I need formulas, I need templates. And I have lived my life that way, going through templates, through structures. Like step 1, step 2, step 3, I need to do this. And that's how I understand the world. That's how I'm able to operate. That's how I'm able to actually work and function. I cannot operate under chaos. I cannot operate under absolutely no guidelines, no SOPs, no, yeah, I need that structure. And that helps me navigate the world. And what really like gets on my nerves is when people cannot follow that structure and apparently are illiterate sometimes as well. So what I mean by this, and I don't mean to offend, right, is when you look at, let's just say Malaysia, right, you got people parking on the side of the road where there's double lines with obviously you're not supposed to park, and yet people do that. I cannot. How? Why are there laws then or rules if you're not gonna follow them? So yes, structure is important. Structure is very important to me. Just as I'm very sure breaking the rules and acting as if the rules don't apply to you is very important to you as well, I guess. But where there are laws or rules or structure, I am great, I'm happy. And if the sign says 10 items or less in an express checkout counter, best believe that I'm going to bring 10 items or less. Yeah. But then again, that's just me. Yes, I follow those rules, and that's how I navigate the world. And yeah, it's a bit OCD, I guess, but yeah. Anyway, hope you found that beneficial, and if you ever make an autistic person angry, maybe that's why you're not following the rules or structures set by them. Yeah, so again, hope you've learned something, and share it with anyone that it may be a benefit to. And I will see all of you in my next video. Bye.